Hi, welcome to Marketing with Matt. I am Matt, and today's topic is pretty fun. It's called How Old Spice Marketing Phoenixed a Brand. I'm trying to kind of invent or use a verb there. So, Old Spice Marketing, the campaign that's called, the man your man could smell like campaign, I think that's correct. It's something very, very similar to that. Um, it was a campaign that started in 2010, and I still remember it. I was quite young at the time, and it involved an actor called Isaiah Mustafa who just appeared in a deodorant commercial, but he wasn't actually speaking to men. He was speaking to women, saying what their men could smell like had they used this deodorant, and it was really funny and really random. All this random stuff, happened to Isaiah Mustafa. Like, for example, at the end of it, he's like, I'm on a horse. And if you look into the creation of the commercial, it's really cool. I mean, the guy basically, it was all done in one take. It took 3 days to film. Most of it was practical and not CGI. You had like literal sets being dropped around. And like, I think he goes into clothing at some point that's dropped on him. It's links to some of these commercials, including the original, are going to be in the notes below. So take a look, especially if you haven't seen them yet, maybe take a look and come back. So I wanted to talk about why that campaign was so popular, because it really boosted Old Spice sales and really rejuvenated the brand. In fact, I think Mustafa ended up doing those commercials in one form or another for about 8 years with the brand. So the thing you need to understand when you see that commercial is that they're not actually targeting men with men's deodorant. They are speaking to the ladies on a number of levels. Number one, if the lady is there with her man and she thinks that, her man should be more like Isaiah Mustafa, who's, a tall, athletic kind of guy, she can just kind of nudge him and say, like, hey buddy, come on, I wish you smelled like that, try to pick up that deodorant. And I think that honestly probably happened a lot. I could see my girlfriend doing that, certainly. And I just think that that's probably how a lot of the sales were made. The other thing that might surprise you, maybe not if you're a woman or if you're a guy and you want to be quite honest, but women still tend to buy a lot of the hygiene products in the household, which includes picking up their man's deodorant sometimes, because let's just say us guys can be lazy sometimes. And hey, if we're in a long-term relationship, I'm not saying myself, but other men may rely on their women or their wives to pick up hygiene products like deodorant and bring it back. Now, another thing you need to understand during that time is just how popular the humor style known as random was becoming. So, really, for millennials such as myself, when I was in my mid 20s, just doing random stuff was considered humor. It was funny. People liked just random things happening on screen that had kind of no rhyme or reason. And this commercial campaign really picked up on that as well. So it was a perfect mix of targeting, being smart enough to target the right audience who is going to encourage or actually make the deodorant purchase. It was funny, it was engaging. I'm sure both men and women enjoyed it. And the fact that it was using this new style of humor that was very popular at the time. So the commercial was so popular, in fact, that it actually I just actually found this out, that Cannes, similar to the Cannes Film Festival, they have some sort of award. I think it's called the Lions International Advertising Award, something to that effect. And this commercial, actually, the first one, which is the man your man could smell like, actually won the grand prize. I think that was June of 2010 as well. I don't watch the Emmys, but the Emmys actually issue a advertising award, and that commercial won the Emmy as well. So, very popular commercial. I hope you know of it, or else click the links in the description below to take a look before you watch this. If not, honestly, it's just maybe a minute or so worth of advertisements. There's more you can find, but genius. And I'll share more of these in the future. But if you want to see marketing done right, look up the Old Spice, your man could smell like campaign. So if you like the content I've shared, like and subscribe, and I will talk to you again soon.